All right, y'all, guess what? It looks like it's time for the December 11 pounds of polished rocks. We got a bunch of stuff here. Some big chunks, some little chunks, everything. We got some Bahias right there. We got a few Crowleys, some fossils, some unknown agates, and then the little bitty red ones are from Tracy Roberts in Scotland. Some mixed stuff. A couple of pet woods, a couple unknown things, some cherts. Biggest hunk of chert I've ever seen. I think it's chert anyway. And 2 rocks from Shannon, Michael W. up in the Pacific Northwest. There's one from Tim right there. I did half of it last month, and then this month I did the other half. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. All right, let's take a close up of a few of them. And this one I thought might have had fossils in it, but I don't know. I think it's just a red and yellow jasper, but it broke into a little piece of it broke off early on. But that's pretty cool. I don't know what that is, but it took a good polish, so, and it's pretty cool looking rock. This one here is cool, a little grain on it. I don't get too many of those, but that's pretty cool looking, whatever it is. Not the greatest of shine, but it shined up pretty good. And this is an unknown little agate. I thought it was pretty cool. I found this out in the landscaping, but man, it's really cool. Got a little Baciardo in there. Yeah, I mean, that's a cool little rock. Unknown, but I like it. All right, someone in the Pacific Northwest sent me this one. I don't remember who it was, but whoever it was, thank you. It's a pretty cool little agate. Yeah, I like that. It's another landscaping find. Got a little agate in it right there. Not a Crowley. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely got some agate in it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool little rock. Like it. This one here was mostly covered in white. I didn't know what it was, but I polished it a little bit and it started to come out with some agate looking stuff in it. And polished it a little more and some more came out. So yeah, that's a pretty cool rock. And like I said, I found that in landscaping. Pretty cool. This is a little agate Tracy sent me from Scotland, a Scottish agate. But it's I don't know. It's hard to see the lines in there, but they're there. I don't know if y'all can make them out or not, but it's loaded with lines. It's very, very light. It's a cool rock. This is another one Tracy sent me. It's pretty cool. I like it. A friend of mine on TikTok had sent me this. This is actually from the barrel cactus. It's barrel cactus agate, but or plume. I don't know what you exactly would call it, but this stuff is cool. If y'all ever want some stuff like this, they're on Facebook or TikTok. I think it's on the barrel cactus. And this stuff is cool, but they got all kind of crazy stuff out there. If y'all want to check them out, definitely check them out. And this is a rock from Lake Superior. Tim sent me this one, and I did the other. Like I said, I did the other half of it last month somehow. I don't know, another operator error, I guess, but it's a pretty cool rock. I like it. I got a couple of pretty cool pieces of pet wood I found in landscaping, but man, this thing is nice. Yeah, that is nice. And then this one too. I am getting off the key here, but I'm showing some unknown stuff that I don't know. I just really like it. These are 2 rocks I found in landscape, and they both were solid white almost. This one had a little black sticking out of it. But man, this thing came out nice. I don't know what it is. Probably just a regular rock, white and black rock, I guess, but that is cool. And then this one was totally white. Couldn't see anything on it, but I saw a few lines where these lines were. They were kind of raised. So I wanted to check them out and see what was underneath there. And it's not a bad looking rock. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but I just like cool stuff. And I think this is definitely cool. And I got a few cherts here, I think. Some may or may not be chert, but I mean, I don't know. It looks like chert to me. Pretty cool stuff, whatever it is. And this is some of the Walmart stuff. It's all got red in there. I don't know, like I said, I think it's chert, but wouldn't swear to it. But it's cool. This one, I don't know what this is. Again, if it looks cool, it's getting a ride to the house. And this definitely fills the bill there. That is cool. And this one, I think, is a fossilized oyster shell. I have one of them things called the devil's toenail too. I don't know which one it is, but I think it's an oyster shell. But it's cool, whatever it is. I like it. And this one here, I think, is absolutely the best piece of chert I've ever seen, if it's chert. This was sent to me by my friend Jimmy Clyde up in, he actually lives in Crowley, right outside of Crowley Ridge, Arkansas. And he sent me a couple boxes of stuff, and this was in there. And I thought it was chert, but look at this thing. That is crazy. I know what I got to do with this thing, but don't really want to. Wow, this is nice. That's a beauty. Look at that thing. Wow. And Shannon had sent me this big rock. I cut it into 3 pieces, and I've already done the other 2. This was the last one. But man, this thing, I sent him 1 piece back already. But this thing is cool, whatever it is. And it polishes like glass. But yeah, I gave him 1 piece, and I kept the middle piece, and I'm not sure what I did with the other piece. That is cool. And this was a big chunk Shannon had sent me. It didn't have really a lot of stuff on it, so I just started cutting on it until I started finding a little pattern and found something there. And that side opened up. This is the best side, I think. Yeah. That's a cool rock. Thank you, Shannon. Looks nice. Came out nice. Alright, we're going to look at some fossils now. This was an odd fossil. I thought it would open up more on the top and bottom, but it didn't. It just stayed like that. So I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. It's cool, though. This one I thought would be one of my favorite fossil pieces, or it could be, and it did. It turned out really nice. I really liked the way it came out. Perfect. That didn't polish great for some reason, but I don't know why. This was made out. It probably looks a little soft. It kind of wore out pretty much. It was a little softer there for some reason. But that is a cool rock. I like it. We got a little piece of red coral. That's out of focus. Hold on. It's a little piece of red. I don't have much red polish, but I wanted to try it. Not the best piece, but not bad. Polish is great. And this is a darker piece. Really looks cool with a little white contrast to it. Whoa, almost got away. That is cool. I like it. This one of my favorite pieces too. This is a piece of horn coral, I think, where the whole inside was replaced with quartz. Man, it looks good. I like that. That is a cool rock. Got a little sparkly in there too. This was a Bahia that was a stud or dud contestant. I'm pretty sure it was a winner. That is really cool. And the shine on it is crazy. Another Bahia winner from stud or dud. That was cool. That is nice. This one was cool. This is on stud and dud also. Stud or dud also. That is cool. Like it. This one here was looking all over the place for these rocks for the other half of it for about a minute. Then I realized there's just little bitty pieces left to the other half of it. I don't know what happened there. I guess I cut it thin. It must have broke up. But yeah, that's a pretty cool rock. I like it. This is the oddest Bahia of them all. It was all white when I started with it. I just drew it in there just to see what would happen. And a lot of pattern came out. A lot of this crazy looking stuff came out. So I said, let me just keep going and see what happens. And then that came out also. That's pretty cool. That's a cool one. Different pattern, but I like it. This one at first I thought could have been a Crowley, but I don't think it is. It is an agate. It's got some crazy agate line at the bottom. Kind of similar to Crowley, but the color and the pattern just isn't right to me. I don't think it is. But it's pretty cool rock, whatever it is. I like it. Similar. This is an experimental Crowley where it's kind of holy, and I wanted to try it and just see what happens. But it had a good pattern on it. It had potential to be really nice, and I think it came out pretty good. But that is real nice right there. I like that. That is cool. This is a little white here. I think it's a Crowley. I'm not going to swear to it, but it's got some Crowley pattern on it. Got that cool crystal pocket on that side. And another cool one on this side. But I don't know. I think it's a Crowley, but I wouldn't swear to it. Too light to tell. It's another agate. I'm pretty sure it's a Crowley. Wouldn't swear to it. The more I look at it, the more I think it's not. But it's definitely an agate. And a cool one. So, I don't know. I think it's Crowley, though. This is another little bit of an experiment. Sometimes when they got them real tight bands, they just kind of smash together and you really can't see them. I polished this one a lot less than normally. I only put this one in the second stage, halfway through the second stage, and I think it came out pretty good. Maybe that's the way I have to do them. But not bad. This was a starter dud winner here. This thing here is really cool. It had pattern on both sides. And I cut it open, and the inside was just as cool. I like it. That is cool. This one here was one that was broken, but it looked really cool. And I said, let me try and tumble this thing and see what could happen to it, if it gets any better. I think it did. That's a pretty cool pocket right there. And that ain't the pretty side anyway. That is pretty cool. But yeah, that is really cool. I like that. Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.